meet a stranger for the second time, perhaps, after bumping into them at a networking event. They proceed to interrogate us about all the problems inside our company. We don't tell them anything because we don't trust them. This is the problem facing salespeople meeting prospects. Building trust with the prospect is critical if we're going to unearth what their issues are, and that means that enables us to help them provide solutions. Find out how we build that trust very shortly. Welcome back to this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guide, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and best-selling author of two books, Japan Sales Mastery and my new one, Japan Business Mastery. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 23, and we are talking about 5 steps to build trust in sales. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs? No sale. Can't present the solution convincingly? No sale. Can't handle objections properly? No sale. Can't close? No sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear, and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is the product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. 5 steps to building trust in sales. It has always been astonishing to me how hopeless salespeople are in Japan. Over the last 20 years, I've been through thousands of job interviews with salespeople. We teach sales for our clients, and so we see a very broad gamut of salespeople. We also buy services and products, and so are actively on the receiving end of the sales process. Well, actually, that is a blatant exaggeration. There are almost no salespeople operating in Japan using a sales process, but there are millions of them just winging it badly. On-the-job training, OJT, is the main training pedagogical system in Japan for training the new salesperson. This works well if your boss has a clue and knows about selling. Sadly, there are few sales leaders like that populating the Japan horizon. So what you get is a hand-me-down sort of techniques that are ineffective, and then these techniques are poorly executed in the hands of the newbies. We like to buy, but few of us want to be sold. We like to do business with people we like and trust. We will do business with people we don't like, and very, very, very rarely with people we don't trust. Neither is our preference, though. The million-dollar question is, what makes you likable and trustworthy? Building rapport in the first meeting with a prospective client is a critical make or break for establishing likability and or trust. When you think about it, this is just the same as a job interview. In both cases, we enter an unfamiliar environment and greet strangers who are brimming over with doubt, uncertainty, and skepticism. If a salesperson can't handle a job interview and build rapport straight away, then it is unlikely they are doing much better out in the field. So, what do we need to do? Strangely, we need to pay attention to our posture. Standing up straight communicates confidence. Also, bowing from a half-leaning posture, especially while still on the move, makes us look weak and unconvincing. So walk in, standing straight and tall, stop, then bow or shake hands, depending on the circumstances. If there is a handshake involved, then at least when dealing with foreigners, drop the dead fish, weak strength grip, or the double-hander, gripping the forearm with the other hand. The latter is the classic insincere politician double hand grip. Some Japanese have become overly westernized in that they apply a bone crusher grip when shaking hands. Teach your Japanese team how to shake hands properly. Too weak or too strong are, unforced errors, basically, which impinge on building that all-important trust and first impression. By the way, we have a maximum of 7 to 10 seconds in which to get that first impression correct. So every second counts. When you first see the client, make eye contact. Don't burn a hole in the recipient's head, but hold eye contact for the start for around about 6 seconds. And smile. This conveys consideration, reliability, confidence, all attributes we are looking for in our business partners. We combine this with the greeting, the usual pleasantries. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for your time. Now, what comes next is very, very important. We segue into establishing rapport through initial light conversation. Japan has some fairly unremarkable evergreens in this regard, usually talking about the weather or about the distance you have traveled to get to them, etc., etc. Don't go for these bromides. Try and differentiate yourself with something that is not anticipatory or standard. Also, be careful about commenting on a prominent feature of the lobby, office, or the meeting room. I was in a brand new office the other day, and they have a really impressive moss wall in the lobby. I will guarantee that my hosts have heard obvious comments about the moss wall from every visitor who has preceded me. Wow, what an impressive moss wall! Or, wow, that is a spectacular entry feature. Boring! Teach your salespeople to say something unexpected, intelligent, and memorable. In this example, have you found that team motivation has lifted since you moved to this impressive new office? Have you found your brand equity with your clients has improved since moving here? This gets the focus off you, the salesperson, and onto the client and their business. For example, if you are a training company like us, you definitely want to know how the team motivation is going, as you may have a solution for them. The very first seconds of a meeting with someone are really vital to building the right start to the business relationship. Simple errors in posture, greetings, and conversation can be our undoing. Let's get the basics right and make sure we totally own that first impression. Thank you for watching this episode, and remember to hit the subscribe button. The Japan Business Mastery Show is here to help you navigate your way around Japanese business. Subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Hit the little bell icon for automatic new episode updates and notifications. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. It's awesome value, so check it right out. Please leave me some feedback on YouTube. I would love to know how this program has helped you and what other topics you are interested in for me to cover. Just tell me how I can help you best. You might also enjoy my other weekly shows. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays we have the Presentations Japan series. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. And Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series. On Fridays, we release the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast version, wherever you get your podcast. Also on Mondays, I release my other TV show, The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, on YouTube. In episode 24, we are talking about 5 steps to retaining your stars. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan Business Mastery.